You're not a bad bitch. You're a bad person. Okay, can I go now? Still talk. Okay. I was trying to talk. Nobody wants me to talk. You sure? I'm not gonna get cut. I can speak now. All right. This is a paper written front to back. I could have did this off the top of the head, but you know, I think I want to really read it from the source. I don't really want to miss anything for real. Let's start with number one. What is a bad? A bad bitch is a woman who exploits her appearance for personal gain, whether it be money, a trip, an extravagant gesture, anything that involves expectations solely because of their appearance. They do absolutely nothing to earn anything. They do absolutely nothing to deserve anything, but they feel as though they deserve everything strictly because of how they look. Let me explain something to you. I get off my ass to go to work to deal with people I don't want to deal with on a daily basis. I'm at work 12 to 14 hours a day, spending my hard-earned money on you. And you think you deserve it just because you look a certain way? Are we serious? I need y'all to understand something. The world is different. Everything has changed. This is not what it was 10 years ago. This is not what it was 15 years ago. I don't know how y'all remember it. I remember, you know, they've been having stuff like porn and all these different websites. Women have always been glorified. I love them. They make the world go around. I'm not bashing women. I'm bashing bad people. Because some of y'all are really messed up in the head for real. Y'all use people. Y'all abuse people. Y'all lie to people. Y'all manipulate people. Y'all do whatever it is that y'all can to get exactly what it is that y'all want out of the situation. And then when there's nothing left, y'all leave. Where's the substance? Where's the character? Where's the morals? They're not there. I don't know if it's that y'all don't understand it. I don't know if y'all are just that corrupted. I don't know what it is. But this whole persona, it has to go. It has to stop. It all has to stop. Let's continue. I need y'all to understand that it is a lifestyle and mindset. Understand this. It's corruption. It's a disease. It's plague. It's a movement. It's bad. It needs to go. It needs to die. It needs to be eliminated. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping anything. They have been put on pedestals. They now have this godlike complex from their appearance. We understand you look good. A lot of y'all look good. That doesn't equate to getting whatever it is that you want in life. That doesn't make sense. What makes sense is putting in time and effort. What makes sense is reciprocation. What makes sense is work. What makes sense is sacrifice and dedication. Not because you got a fat ass and some pretty lips. That don't mean nothing to nobody for real. I promise you it don't. It is a false way of life. Y'all believe that because y'all are pretty or have a fat ass, your behavior is excused and you're old things. No. It's not realistic and it's not entirely their fault. Let me explain something to y'all, right? It's not entirely their fault. I can't really 100% be mad at them. They play a part in it, but it's both sides. My niggas, stop tricking. Stop giving them stuff when they don't deserve it. Stop telling her you're gonna fly her out just because she's pretty. Stop telling her you're gonna get her a purse because she's pretty. That doesn't do anything for you, stupid. You live in check to check. You barely can eat as is. You got a $600 check coming in Friday. You done managed to somewhat talk to a girl you find attractive. You got $300 of bills due. The bills getting put on the back burner because you want some buns. Nigga, I know how this shit go. Like I said, you got $500-600 coming in Friday. You done already dedicated $400 to her and she did nothing to deserve it. Why? Because you want to be associated with it? Like I said, because you just want some cheeks real quick, brother. That's what it is. We serious. You just want to show her off in public. You want to be able to call your partners and say, look at what I hit. We serious. That's what we doing now. And where is that getting you? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Because she's not here to stay. She might be there for a week or two. Might be there for a month or two. No longer than a year, I can promise you that. And if they're there for a year, they're not there for a year. They're here and there for a year. Stop thinking you're the only one. I want you to understand this too, right? You're spending your hard-earned money on her. You're not the only one spending money on her. Y'all gotta stop doing things for people that are not for y'all. That's the problem. Where's the sense in that? You spending $400 on her. Another nigga spending $400 on her. She done made more than what both of y'all making every 2 weeks. And she didn't have to do nothing. She ain't put on that uniform and go clock and had to hear her mouth. She ain't had to hip. She ain't had to get up out of sleep. But just because she look a certain way, she deserve it. I need y'all to think. This is the real world. This is real life. I'm 23 years old. A lot of y'all niggas is older than me. A lot of y'all are older than me in general. Playing games. Wasting time. Wasting money. Wasting love. You won't get none of that back. So what's the point? What's the purpose? There is none. Whatever high you're chasing, put that into yourself. Put that into the gym. Put that into music. Everybody wants to be a rapper now. I don't give a damn. Just don't put it into something where there's no return on investment. It's a waste of time. I promise. You could be putting your time, money, efforts, energy, and love into something where you'll get something back instead of something temporary. Shit getting ridiculous. Now, that was part one. So now we're gonna get into part two. Where did it come from? And it came from social media and niggas. Bear with me, I'm getting to it. Chill. We live in a society where public validation and a certain image has turned into a priority. People are obsessed with how they're viewed and often fake their personality or lifestyle. These people aren't happy. These people don't love their lives. These people are not happy. These people do not love their lives. I need y'all to understand this. We live in a world now to where it's okay to not be yourself. What? I believe in God. You gotta answer to him one day. He don't care about none of this. He don't care about how many likes and followers you got on Instagram. He cares about what's in here though. He cares about how you treated people. He cares about who you were there for. He cares about your actual character, morals, and values. Why are y'all so worried about impressing each other? What's the point? There is none, because nobody cares for real at the end of the day. You really understand that for real? The world has changed. Things are different. People don't value the same things that they used to value. This is not the 80s and 90s. When people walked up to each other and it actually meant something, that we're having an in-person physical interaction and I'm attracted to you. And I really want to get to know you more. I can't get on Instagram. I don't have 5, 10, 20 different people DMing me, liking my pictures. I don't have 5, 10, 20 different options that aren't even options. You get what I'm saying? We live in a different time now. In the 80s and 90s, they see somebody, they call and boom, home phone. I can't even see your face, home phone, I'm trying to see you. They were spending real time together. They were really getting to know each other. They were actually falling in love with each other. People are not falling in love with each other nowadays. You understand where I'm going with this? We live in a different time. How many times do I have to tell y'all this? Things are not the same. People don't value the same things that they need to value. Let me tell y'all what y'all need to value. Time, people, and money, because it's a resource. Depending on how you spend all three of those things, that will determine where your life goes. I can only give you the information. It's up to you to actually apply it to your life. I'm doing my part. Do yours. Save yourself. Like what? Let me pick this paper before I get mad for real. Alright. Both men and women see the attention things bring and acceptance certain things bring and value that. Women see other women wear certain things and literally copy and paste it. Men also see the same things that other men wear and copy and paste it because they see how many likes it get. They see this. They see the attention it's bringing. Hold up, I gotta pick this paper and read something again because it's another point that I wanted to touch before I even started going on to that next point. Let me wake y'all up real quick. Both men and women see the attention things bring and the acceptance certain things bring and value that. I'm just getting so frustrated because of the things that I've been through. The things that I was not supposed to go through. I learn from things. I've grown from things. But when it comes to actually understanding the essence of life, what are we doing? What are y'all doing? Like I said, I didn't even want y'all to think this was a video about me bashing women. I'm not bashing this. Again, the bad bitch shit gotta go. It has to stop. Please. Kill it. Now. People are in competition with the same sex. Think about that. These women getting fatter asses. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of men don't like all that. It looks good to hit. Let me tell you that. It doesn't look good to put a ring on it. Let me tell you something, mama. You on Instagram, turn around, shaking it, moving it. You're looking good. You're posting a picture every week. You're in a club every week. You're in a new state every week. Nobody wants to put a ring on that. It's not realistic. It's not manageable. They want to hit it. I'm telling you this because I'm a nigga. I know how we think. I know how other niggas think. Then here it is, you're 35, 40 years old, single mom, right? Wondering why nothing in your life is going right. Oh, where did I go wrong? You weren't thinking about that 20 years ago when you was getting 500, 1,000, 2,000 likes on Instagram because you got a fat ass and a pretty face. No, you weren't. Stop. You wasn't worried about nothing when you could post a video on TikTok and they got niggas from New Zealand telling you they'll buy you the world. You wasn't worried about getting your life together because you was worried about the wrong stuff. I'm trying to get y'all to understand this. It's not realistic. I'm trying to help y'all in the long run. I'm trying to help y'all get back to what it is that y'all need to get back to. You get where I'm going with this? Let's continue. Like I said, it's a lot of copy and paste. Let me put the paper back down real quick. It's a lot of copy and paste, right? Why do you go on Instagram, Twitter, any social media platform, you see the same people with a different face? Think about that. You could go on Instagram, you could see the same girl with the same dress, with the same hairstyle. All you gotta do is scroll. What? It's like a factory. It's like y'all are being massively produced. Where's the exclusiveness? Where's the originality? Where's the selfness? What are we doing? It's the same thing with niggas. Everybody wants a charger. Everybody wants a challenger. Nigga, challenge yourself to get a better job, my nigga. How about that? Charge yourself to Indeed, nigga, and put an application in. How about that? We live in a different time now. I need y'all to understand this. Things are not the same anymore. Things are not the same anymore. Unfortunately, you cannot show every girl a good time anymore because another nigga maybe has done it or another nigga's telling her that he wants to do it for her. So she's experiencing something with you, waiting for the next one, which means she's not cherishing your experience. She's looking for a fix. She's looking for a high. And men are the same way. To all my good women out there, I'm sorry y'all got to deal with what y'all got to deal with. To all of my good men out there, I'm sorry that y'all got to deal with what y'all got to deal with. But we live in a different time. You know where I'm going with this? Let me finish reading this. Men have to stop giving women things for no reason. It's giving a false sense of reality and expectations. Let me not just say men have to stop giving women things. Ladies, be more protective with y'all body. Be more protective with the box. Every nigga don't deserve it. Let me tell you something. People say body count don't matter. I'm going to ask you what's your body count. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the one that's going to do everything for you. And I'm going to ask you your body count because I want to know who I'm dealing with. I do want to know your past. It's important. Are you going to buy a car? You don't know the mileage on it? You don't know the service history? Are you gonna buy that car? It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. Are you gonna buy the car with knowing one and not the other? You're gonna buy the car with knowing the miles but not knowing the service history? What sense did that make? That's a bad purchase. And what does a bad purchase lead to? It leads to failure. It's trying to get y'all to understand something. Right. Now we're on part 3, which is what are the effects? Dating, friendships, any sort of relationship has taken the biggest impact on this because things are fake now. How can any connection be real if two people are connecting with each other and neither of them are themselves? They both know what they were shown and fell in love with instead of the real person. Like I said, we're falling in love with personalities online. We're falling in love with not the real thing, you know? Why are we in love with fiction? Explain that to me, please. That's the TV in the back. Real peaceful. I got some nature stuff on the TV. Don't worry about that. Worry about me. How can any connection be real when it begins and ends with fake and fiction? Oh, you don't know. Right. You aren't going to know because it doesn't make sense. It never did make sense. I'm passionate behind this because I've been messed over and I'm still getting messed over. I'm passionate behind this because I share the same pain as people around me. I'm passionate about this because people need to get back to being people. Priorities need to be fixed. Conversation needs to get better. Love needs to be real and genuine again. That's why I'm doing this. You get what I'm saying? No? About to keep reading. They both know what they were shown. Like I said, they both know what they were shown, and they fell in love with that instead of the real person. People's priorities are all over the place. Instead of working internally on their mind, hearts, and spirits, they work on their social image, appearance, and things that don't matter. You have a bad heart. You have a bad state of mind. But you about to drop $5, $6, $10, $12, $20,000 to get a bigger booty. And this is corrupted. That ass don't mean nothing. It don't even look good half the time. And if you do got one that look good, you might see it, might be like, alright, go. It might even put a smile on my face. It might put a smile on any nigga face. But it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna get you a job. It's not gonna get you love. It's not gonna get you a husband. It's not gonna get you kids. Think with this. We serious? This is what we doing? Okay. Push up. Push up. I didn't want to have to do this. But y'all are lost. I'm here now. The last thing about the effects is looks have nothing to do with your heart. Let me explain to y'all how bad relationships are, because I don't think that y'all really understand how bad relationships are. Relationships are at an all-time low. Marriage is at an all-time low. Single mothers and fathers are at an all-time high. Y'all understand this? We live in a different time. This is not a joke. This is not funny. This is real life. You get what I'm saying? People don't love each other anymore. Everybody uses everybody. Understand that. No, these people don't love you for real. Certain people do. Those are the ones that ask you the right questions. Those are the ones that want to spend real, genuine time with you. But a lot of people don't love you. You cannot keep doing the same things that you were doing before for people that don't deserve it. And when it comes back to these bad bitches, they will use the shit out of you as they've used me before. Whether it be for a meal, whether it be for an aesthetic, I don't know what it is, but they will use you for something. I know you feel it. You might not want to hear it, but I know you feel it. Now, the last part. How do we stop it? In order to negate or reverse the effect / movement, it is to first recognize that you're a part of the problem. All right. Again, for my brothers in Christ, stop tricking. Stop promising them the world if they don't deserve it. You can compliment somebody, that's one thing. Do not tell somebody you're going to pay all of their bills straight up. Do not tell them you're going to take them here. You're going to fly them here. You're going to do X, Y, and Z. No. Get to know them for them to see if they deserve that. Because now every girl that's on social media and really cares about it for real, they don't look at life the same. They think they'll be saved. Really understand what I'm telling y'all. Stuff is not the same no more. It's not. I don't know how many times I gotta say it because y'all just not understanding for real. Y'all just not understanding for real. The tricking has gotta stop. The lying has got to stop. The false imagery and lifestyles has to stop. Using people has to stop. And we have to stop pedestaling people. Feeding into egos has to stop. Stop liking all of these pictures. Stop being thirsty. That's a bad look. Y'all are feeding into why they feel as though they are gods. This goes for men and women. Stop it. These are regular people like me and you. They don't deserve all this extra praise and none of they forget all that. It's not helping them. It's hurting them and it's hurting you because you're dealing with what you're doing. I just want it to stop. Because I understand. See me? I'm not going to have the same problem a lot of y'all have. Because I ask the right questions and I really try to get to know somebody. I'm not about to talk to a girl that's going to a club every weekend. That has to post a picture every 2-3 days. I'm not talking to her. I'm not asking her on dates. I'm not trying to spend time with her. I know what that comes with. That comes with a headache. It comes with stress. I'm not trying to talk to a bad bitch. Because she's not worried about me. Even if I'm a good looking nigga with a few things to show for it, that don't mean nothing. There's hundreds of people sending her money. Hundreds of people wanting to take her on a date. Hundreds of people want to do this one. But who wants you for you? Let's talk about that. Who loves you for you? Who's going to appreciate you for you? Figure that out. You know what I'm saying? You really get what I'm saying? Let me finish this video real quick. Nothing else to say for real. I just hope that y'all take everything that I say in this video and really take it to heart for real, because I mean every single thing that I said. We live in a different time. Y'all need to understand that. Life will not wait on you. Seem like the older I'm getting, the faster the days are going. Before you know it, we're gonna be in 2026. Before you know it, you're gonna be 30. Before you know it, Fix it.